Hi guys, and welcome back to What I Feel with your hosts, Oliwia and Kacper.
Hi.
Oliwia,
Hi, guys.
what is the topic of our today's episode?
So, it's funny you ask, but today we're going to talk about dreams, your dreams, and
Our dreams.
Our dreams, yeah, not yours, guys. Sorry, and why they will never come true. Basically,
Yeah.
That's a very controversial start, to be honest.
But let's be honest, that's something that someone has to set.
Yes.
Finally.
I mean, I have came across this saying once, like in the internet, like on the internet somewhere, that your dreams will never come true. And I instantly clicked on that because I thought that I'm going to get all the information about how I'm going to make it stop and how I'm going to make my dreams
I also
actually come
read
true.
something similar in one of the books I've read recently. Like, I don't remember the name of the book, but
Okay.
who cares? It was,
We will link it down below, guys, if
or
Kacper
not. No, I got it on my reading
no
app,
promises.
so
Yeah.
it's so easy to find it and translate the title into English because it's English book, but I read it in Polish.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and basically in this book, they said something like really important that basically changed my mind when it comes to like goals and dreams, which is something quite connected with our previous episode. And in this book, they said something like incredibly important that your dreams will never come true or will never happen, yes, if they aren't your goals. Like, it's this perspective that we are responsible for our lives and of course with some kind of luck and a little bit of probability,
Yeah.
maybe those dreams will come true, but mostly it's all about us and what we are doing. Yes, if you want to earn $1 million, you can't just sit and wait. Of course, you can, but will it like ever happen? Maybe like some winning on the lottery, but also you have to like play on this lottery.
Yeah, exactly. You have to enter it to be able
Yeah.
to win it. I think it's something that I think Woody Allen once said, that 80% of success is showing up. So
Yeah.
basically, in order to have even like the slightest chance of like winning at something, you have to show up at the event, you have to show up at the competition, enter the competition, do something.
Yeah.
And I think this is nice. And it might sound so simple and people will be like, oh my God, you're like talking the basic things, like the basics. But I think there's like a difference between like knowing it and kind of applying it to your life.
Applying and also like feeling it, yes.
Yeah.
And it's the same with like New Year's goals that you say that you want something, but it's just your dream and it's not the goal.
Exactly.
Yes. And if you want to be famous, what actually does famous means to you? It's like counted in like, I don't know, Instagram followers or subscribers on TikTok or
Yeah.
likes on TikTok, like whatever.
Or the things that you've done. Yeah.
Yes. Or
Exactly.
or how many people will ask you for your autograph.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for everyone is something different.
And all of them are like equal, because if for me, being famous, or if for me being successful means something completely different than to you, it doesn't mean that I have a better perspective or vision than you.
Or
no,
worse.
it just means that I have a different one.
Yes. And I can say that your dreams, are bad. No, because it's your dreams.
Exactly.
And going back to the dreams and goals and what was in this book, I forgot the name.
Yeah. The anonymous book.
It's not that anonymous.
I'm kidding.
It's a bestseller, so
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but basically it was all about small steps and planning how you wanted to achieve your dreams. That it's never happened like automatically, and as you said, what Woody Allen said,
Yeah, exactly.
that basically like 90% of success is just to showing up, just to being around, and just like to doing your day-to-day activities, trying to master your skills on something,
Yeah, I think so, definitely. And also, the other thing that I came across at some point was the quote. I don't remember who said it, but somebody pointed out that, as dreaming, meaning that sometimes we love our dreams so much that we're afraid to actually make them happen. So that I think how I read it is that kind of we tend to love the idea of a dream or of a dream coming true so much that we actually want to hold on to that feeling, because at some point, if you try to do it, it might happen that it will not be as good as you thought so. And then we have this, we kind of feel disappointed. And I think I can kind of relate to that feeling, especially when it comes to a lot of creative stuff that I do. It's like when I have the idea in my mind without the process of creating it, it's like, having this beautiful moment to yourself when you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so nice and everything will go so smoothly. And then when you're not going into a process of making, you hold on to that feeling that it's going to be perfect without trying it, of course, so you will never know if it happened or not, but also without the possible damage or disaster that might happen, in
But the other hand, maybe people are scared on not of the outcome, but on the journey. Maybe the journey is so terrible.
Exactly. I think so, because I guess, again, with the dreams and goals, I think we're so focused on the destination, on the
results.
point. Yes. So we're like, I have to go there as soon as possible, as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And when I'm there, everything's going to be nice. And I really want to be there, on the finish line. But actually, most of the thing is the journey.
Yes, it's most of the time. And basically the journey is the place when you can get, if you really want it, if maybe your goal, your dream should be something different, because you discover the things that you have to do, you have to achieve to become someone, to be at some place in your life. And maybe that's one of the points, yes, just to enjoy the journey and try to figure out if the journey and the things that happen during the journey are actually for you, if you're enjoying it.
Exactly.
And if you feel strong enough, or just if you feel the vibe of the journey.
I think so. Would you say, I think it's, some time ago, it was a very big controversy around Kim Kardashian, who said that, just, it seems like nobody wants to do work these days. Get your ass up and work. Would you say that maybe people are so afraid of the journey is that they are afraid of working hard towards it, and they kind of see the end result only as the pleasure that can comes from doing something?
Yeah, probably yes. And I can say at my experience that the worst part is that you have to get out of your comfort zone, yes, and sometimes do something you firstly don't really like, but by the end of the day you are like, oh my god, actually it's quite nice. Actually it give me the leisure or something like that, even if it's something that people would call that it's work. For someone, designing some graphics could be a work and a way to pay your bills. But for example, for me, it's kind of a pleasure, yes, that I can sit down with my iPad, draw something, maybe copy something just to learn how to use some tools and to become more creative. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's the same. Again, something that we also talked about last time, you have to find something that works for you. And maybe if the journey does not work for you as much, you should rethink or reconsider the whole goal itself at some point.
And still, dreams are beautiful. And I can't imagine my life without dreaming, because it's part of our human nature that we always wanted more, but more in different way, yes, more goals. But, even according to this Maslow Pyramid of needs, that you climbing on this on those goals,
Like steps.
yes, steps, and then you are at this point where you got the job, you got the friends, you feel safe, you don't feel hunger, and you can achieve your like self-development goals, yes, and you can feel that I don't have to like killing myself somehow,
Yeah.
but doing things that give me a pleasure. Yes, maybe you want to be a tour guide. Why not?
Sure. I think this is also a very important thing that you mentioned about the pyramid is that it's like sometimes when somebody, that's why I have a problem with what Kim Kardashian said, is that for me it's not that simple. And I also understand that her message maybe was right, but the the
way,
the way she expressed it, or the messenger was wrong. Like maybe she targeted at the very wrong audience at some point. But I would say that, connected to what you said about the pyramid, is that for some people, it's not that easy to just go out of your comfort zone. For some people, it's not as easy as for other people to just get their ass out and work. You know what I mean? So that's why I have an issue with what she said, is that for some people, these needs that you said, the needs that are at the very bottom, the most important ones, are not satisfied enough. So, for example, if they don't feel safe, if they don't feel certain things, they cannot like go further, and they cannot go to they cannot reach this self-development stage.
Yeah, definitely. But still the saying like follow your dreams is some kind of fuel for me. Still, like, even if sometimes I don't feel like my the best, it's still like, okay, but is it something that I want to like have constant, like being at the same place, or like move further and
be the wave?
Somehow, yes. And just feeling that if I would talk to myself to me from the past, that I would say, okay, like, you do a great progress, and you followed your dreams. Your dreams were changing because we all are changing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you like trying to new things. Maybe you moved. Maybe you stayed. Maybe you tried some new stuff to do with your free time, or maybe you changed the work. Who knows?
Yeah.
But you follow your dreams because your dreams started being your goals and your planned goals. Yes, and you also like supplies yourself with other stuff that build your confidence, that build your comfort with food, with friends, with like health. Yes, just to remember that with every goals, we have to remember about other things around us.
Yeah, exactly. And also, what is I'm actually curious what you think about it, because we talked about the smart planning last week, which was basically, I don't know, guys, if you remember, but that was this
but if you don't, let's check it.
Yeah, go back and remind yourself. Basically, the smart analysis is that it's more like planning or approach, is where you have a different things that need to be fulfilled in order for a goal to be smart
and suitable for us.
Exactly. So one of the things that was the, I think, R letter, which
reliable.
Was it reliable, or was it like
reliable
relevance? I think relevance. It was whether it's like important or something.
Yes.
But okay. So no, I really wanted to speak about no, not the relevance, but we have S, which is like
specific. You mean achievable?
Achievable. Okay, so yeah. Sorry, guys. It's achievable. So basically, what I wanted to say is that I feel like goals, definitely, I agree with it. They need to be achievable, but that's why they're called goals. And with dreams, I don't know.
I think
sometimes, because sometimes when I have my dreams, for example, these are out of the space. Like I can dream about certain things that, let's say, like 99% will never happen. But these are my dreams, and I never turn them into goals. I just kind of put them into the dreams drawer. And for me, I never treat them as something, that I constantly have to do. These are like my little, dreams that I have at the back of my head, but not really do anything with them, and I feel fine with it. But speaking, because now we talk about this approach when in order to like fulfill them, you kind of have to turn them into goals.
Yeah.
And sometimes certain people, just like me, I think we have goals, we have dreams that are impossible to achieve, let's say, or
but maybe you can go closer to these goals. Yes. Okay, maybe you will never be a mermaid.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, like it's so hard to achievable.
It's hard to achieve it, yeah.
But still, like, you can ask yourself, okay, but why I want to be a mermaid? Yes.
Okay, so getting into the whole thinking
maybe
situation
I
here.
love like water, ocean, and so maybe my goal is to live by the ocean.
Oh, that's actually
yes.
good. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's something that will fulfill this dream
At some point, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And be able to swim all the time in like hot ocean or hot sea near the Italy or Miami, wherever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So just go to the bottom of your dreams, because all our dreams come from something.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe some from trauma. Or from some dreams, yes.
Let's not go into the trauma. No. That's not the episode about trauma.
That's not trauma. No. Okay. We are not like certificate enough to talk about traumas.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. But again, I would say that, find something. I know I keep saying it all the time, but find something that works for you. For example, I have my dreams that I can turn into goals, whether I like it or not, and I want it or not. And there are certain dreams that I have which I know are just, just to think about them at a certain point and not do anything with it, which is also fine, I guess. Because I think nowadays we feel like whenever we say something and whenever we are like, I would really like, and people are like, you can actually do it. You can actually achieve it. And I'm like, sir, step out. I don't need your advice on this, because I feel so attacked that I understand and I really appreciate, and I feel so privileged that I can make so many of my, whether you call it dreams or goals or aims, you name it, like I can make them work for me. I can make them achievable. I can make them work. But, sometimes I feel like the pressure that I have to.
Oh, yeah.
So, whenever I say, I would like to make a movie. And they're like, you can actually do it. Like, you have the resources. I know. I'm just like, just because I say it doesn't mean that I have to do it because somebody tells me.
And also you have to be ready for it, prepared for it. Maybe during the planning you'll be like, okay, actually I don't like the idea.
Exactly. And I think this is also very important to kind of sit with your idea, with your goal, with your dream, and kind of talk to it, let's say. And
talk to yourself if you actually wanted to do it.
Exactly.
But still, if I would have to sum up my thoughts about goals, about dreams, that dreams are the way how we can feel our future somehow. And every dream is based somehow in our mind, in our past, and in what we really want. Yes. So even if your goal is to be a mermaid, let's think, why actually mermaid? Yes. And how you can connect it in your current life, and something that some goals that will put you closer to the goal of being a mermaid.
Yeah, this is actually such a ridiculous dream that we talk about, but I think we've all been there.
As a child, I really wanted to be a witch.
A witch?
A witch.
Okay.
A witch.
Okay. Like with a broom and stuff? Like with the hat?
No.
Or like a witch with a... Like a Harry Potter witch, or
like Harry Potter witch?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it's also ridiculous, but maybe it's something with getting the knowledge and so on.
Yeah. Yeah. And at some point, maybe in the process of getting to know yourself and the goal itself, maybe you're just kind of like, I don't like it anymore. You know what I mean?
Because we are all changing.
Yes.
Our dreams changing. Our goals are changing.
That's good.
Yes.
I think so. What would your house in Harry Potter be? Where do you belong?
Slytherin, of course.
Slytherin?
I love green. I love green, but probably I would have some drama with Draco. Definitely,
you have drama with everybody, so regardless of the house that you belong to, I think...
I won't say that.
I'm a Gryffindor.
I know.
Can you tell?
I know.
Yeah, because I'm brave and friendly.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
I am. I used to be Slytherin, but I've changed. I got better.
Because you've changed.
I have changed.
As our dreams.
Yeah.
As our goals.
Yeah.
But also you can change one things in your life and follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
Exactly. If you aren't following us already, then maybe it's high time that you
to
did.
do it.
Yeah, exactly. And you can guys tell us what are your dreams and dreams/plans and dreams/goals and dreams/nothing, because dreams can just remain dreams sometimes.
Yes.
So again, find something that works for you. Let us know about it if you want to.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Like, we are not like putting you under pressure or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can share it easily on our YouTube channel or on our Instagram.
Exactly. On TikTok as well. However, I don't know how it works. Can they message us on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't have to.
She's a real user.
Yeah, I am, which I'm proud of. I love it. I mean, I think Reels are the same thing. But then you don't have to have two apps.
Let's don't talk about Reels and TikTok because
will
be other episodes.
We will have an episode on that, which is better. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You can find us at wanna.refill, basically, right?
Yeah, wanna.refill.
Yeah, YouTube, Instagram, and
TikTok.
I wanted to say Twitter. I don't know why. Do you use Twitter?
No.
I do.
Oliwia.
That's why. Okay, guys, thank you so much. See ya. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.